Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. So, as we begin this episode, we have a lot of stuff to do. I will open up our quests and show you a little bit. So, um, after the trials, which is what we just did, um, you could see we've got quite a bit of things all the way from doing Beast class to all of these professors' assignments. We definitely need to start working on these professor assignments. But in the meantime, what we're going to start off with is I think we're going to just start off with the Beast class. Let's see where this is at. Some of these missions, I'm not even actually going to be able to start until I knock out some of these extra spells. But we are starting to move along pretty well in this game. It says that we've got around 9 hours in already. We've made a couple of these episodes for you guys as well. This should be number 5.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
What's up, Gerald? All right, let's see what do we have to do.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Okay, so the beast petting brush is used to nurture magical beasts. We need to add the petting brush to our spell set.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
Oh,
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
let's do it. There it is right there. So it's just food to feed beasts.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're going to hang out the Neasels.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone! Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Yeah, tell him.
Let's go.
We don't play around with that. Don't ever mess with Persephone.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Let's do it.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I will, Professor. I definitely will.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Who? Poppy needs to talk to us.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
All right.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
I need
Really?
to check one thing. Man. Okay, never mind.
Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Oh, man.
Isn't she just magnificent? Go
That's
on,
awesome.
introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
That is awesome. That was pretty cool. That was really, really cool, actually.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
We definitely will. Okay, that was a main quest completed. Now let's go to our outposts. We got Sebastian. I think we've already done that. We've already done that. Done that. All right, we need to find out what we need to do next. All right, so before we can do our next trial, we need to find Lodgok the Goblin and find out what Gladwin Moon wants. Because we got to learn to Pulso from Professor Sharp. We got a Focus Potion. And then I need to see if we have the Maxima and Endurance Potion. So let's check that real quick. That's the Focus Potion. We got... Wait a second. Huh. I thought we had these. All right, let's maybe we can buy the Durus potion. Because it says we need Mongol fur and some eggs. So let's hit up our map. We're gonna travel. Because we need to start knocking out these assignments.
Hogsmeade.
All right, again, let me see what I need. Durus, okay.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Yes, we are. Oh, I could buy some eggs. Oh.
A wise decision. Thank you.
What
I
did
hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okay, I gotta buy some fur.
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you.
Well, crap, I could just buy them here.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Okay, so I should have that quest. I should be able to knock that one out. Let's pop balloons over Hogsmeade Station, pop balloons around the... Okay, pop balloons around the Quidditch pitch. Acquire and use a venomous... What the heck is that? All right. Let's just get back to
What can
the
I do for you
Depulso
today?
for right now.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
You definitely will.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Actually, perhaps another time.
We're good on that. I just thought we could come talk to you. That's it. Okay, it says I need to use a focus potion.
Excellent.
All right, now we're going to go learn a new spell.
Revelio.
I thought about transferring. But then I remembered that I don't speak French.
Hogwarts has brought me and my siblings.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Oh, I do need to help you, but not yet. I'm late for class.
Let us keep our heads about this. Go!
Revelio.
The last time I had a potion, I thought about potions when Professor Sharp is so
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
Let's do it.
Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your
Revelio.
classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Okay, so let's talk about what Depulso is. It repels many types of objects and enemies with considerable force. Although it deals no direct damage to foes, enemies and objects alike can be launched into each other with destructive results. Also useful for pushing and spinning objects for a variety of purposes.
Depulso.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Cool, okay.
Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
All right, now let's open up our quest. Oh, we have an assignment. I need to travel to Hogsmeade. I should be able to find Sirona inside the 3 broomsticks. Speak to Serona and the 3 broomsticks. Man, this assignment looks good too. Pop balloons. I don't want to just keep jumping into I don't want to keep just jumping into all the main storyline missions. I need to find a troll. Okay. Where the heck am I going to get a troll?
Not much of the dark art that frightens me is on the bathroom.
An honest day's work for an honest sickle. That's my thing.
Goblins have been running Gringotts since its bricks were laid.
So carry your secrets to the grave.
Hold on one second. All right, so got a little twisted up there. What we're going to do is sweep the competition. We're going to do this quest. There's just a couple things right here
Not enough reflection on the...
that we could just knock out.
You're welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
1,000 coins.
I do wonder if more families don't help themselves. They do seem to enjoy the work.
All right.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Yeah, we just did our broom upgrade, so yay!
I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight.
Cool. All right,
Report
well,
back
we
as
did
soon
it.
as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off to the races, then.
We're not doing that just yet.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
All right, let's say thank you and head on out.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best.
We'll find him.
I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
It says look for Lodgok at the Hogsheade Inn. Oh!
Levioso!
Crap.
Revelio. Levioso.
Accio. My,
Revelio.
I gotta switch these.
One never knows when society will be thrown into the midst of unrest.
I definitely gotta grab those every chance I get.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
If any dark will.
Oh, nope. I gotta go in here.
Welcome to the Hogsheade. Any empty seat is yours.
Thank you.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Another quest. All right.
You look familiar.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
I'll retrieve the relic. Heck yeah, I will.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Okay, it says meet Lodgok near the witch's tomb.
Revelio.
Let me get that chest real quick. And we're getting these field pages pretty awesome over here real quick. We came into 3 pretty fast.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of URTKOT. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
We're about to encounter some people, I think. There's a dark mongrel.
Levioso! Depulso!
Oh, there's some eggs.
Incendio! Protego! Levioso! Depulso!
Oh, we got that mongrel fur. Something that we had to pay for. Makes a noise every time I get it. I'm back. Oh, we got another, I'm not going to be able to do that just yet. This looks right here. This probably is going to be the tomb entrance.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a Dark Witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate,
but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of URTKOT is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
All right, looks like I'm ready. I asked all the questions I could.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
All right, we were talking about professors. Okay, her assignment. So now all I got to do is collect a troll bogey. So I got to defeat a troll. Okay, and what it says now is search the tomb for the helmet. I am going to have to switch, it looks like. I'm going to need Lumos. And I think I might... I don't know if I'm... I'm going to get rid of Levioso.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. It's sealed. Lumos. Moths. Curious. Lumos. Merlin's beard.
I was going to say, that came in super
Revelio.
clutch.
Lumos. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos.
Probably need Reparo, right?
Reparo. Lumos. Protego. Lumos.
All right, I gotta find one one more of those butterflies or moss.
Confringo! Accio!
Dang it.
Lumos! Protego! Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
I have that same feeling. Here they are. Okay, so these are Infurries, and they must be struck with fire spells to make them vulnerable to other attacks. Visit the collections menu to learn about enemies' weaknesses.
Revelio. Incendio. They're certainly persistent. Protego. Confringo.
Did we just beat them? Cool. Okay.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
Dang it. My gear slots are always full.
Protego. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
Did I not just do that?
Depulso. Lumos. Protego. Lumos.
Here we go. We got it.
Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Depulso! Down I go. No other way. Accio! Lumos.
All right, let's we're gonna have to get rid of some of this gear. I was gonna say, some of these items we really shouldn't be leaving behind, so.
Oh. Oh! Revelio.
Actually, no, that's fine.
Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Another?
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Man.
Lumos.
All right, let's
Depulso. Lumos. Protego.
I don't know why I keep doing that.
Depulso. Lumos. Lumos. Depulso.
You dumb ass. Oh my god.
Protego. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos.
These are good. These will throw you for a loop, that's for
Witch's
sure.
final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Better show this to Lodgok.
Oh, let me get rid of something again.
I know there's a mechanism to open this door.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock.
Don't worry, I got it.
To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
What's up, Dark Mongrel?
Expelliarmus! Protego! Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Oh. Huh.
I hope you have your affairs in order.
Oh, all those spiders. Looks like we're almost to the thieves.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
You will not survive it! Now the best you can do... Expulso!
Well done. Expelliarmus. Child. Incendio. Pathetic. off. Incendio.
What are your folks?
Stop flicking around like a billy wing!
Potato.
Avoiding our problem takes smell. So, the lab returns to the location. Shall we finish what we started? Back for more.
Oh, you're gonna expulsion! Expulsion!
Incendio. Protego. Accio.
What have you done?
Flash of Mr.
Accio.
Come on, Forest Troll.
Yes.
Got that troll bogey. I was super pumped to be able to fight this troll. It says recover the helmet.
Revelio.
Where's the helmet at?
Revelio.
What is going on in my map right now?
Revelio.
Maybe there's some more thieves out there that have it? I don't know.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Oh my gosh, where is this thing at?
Revelio. That's it.
Jesus, that took way too long.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
Capulso.
You're going to regret that.
Lumos.
Potato. Don't think you're going to...
Incendio. Lumos.
I'm not done with you.
Accio.
It took me way too freaking long to find that helmet. Way too long. Man.
Nobody will miss one measly little student.
That's true. But you guys ain't defeating me.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you.
That was fun.
We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
No, that was a lot of fun. That quest was a little complex for sure. Doing these, the butterflies on the door. Definitely involves some good thinking for sure. It took me a little bit longer than I would like to say on figuring that out. All right, now we have some quests, which we have actually done some. I was going to say, I think we've done Professor Onai's assignment, so let's go learn Descendo. All right, it says attend divination class during the day.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
She looks like, what are you doing, dude?
Professor Onai is so knowledgeable.
I hope those assignments
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Let's say triumph. You could pick from triumph, danger, power, or I'm not sure.
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance.
Thank you.
If that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
All right, it is time to do Descendo. Oh my gosh.
You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Oh, let's do it. Okay, Descendo. It deals no direct damage, but objects and enemies that are slammed to the ground will suffer considerable impact damage. Airborne enemies will take even greater damage upon hitting the ground. Where you at, training dummy?
Descendo. Excellent.
Ooh,
I think you have it.
I like that.
Depulso. Descendo. At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
I will. Don't you worry.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
Basically, get out of my office. Okay, we've got a note here from Matilda Weasley. It says, under Professor Black's direction, it is my honor as Deputy Headmistress to offer you the position of Divination, Professor at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are thrilled at the prospect of having you join our distinguished faculty. Please inform us of your intentions as soon as possible.
Revelio.
All right, we have to make some sales. Let's go ahead and open up our quests. We've got the Caretaker, where we could talk to Gladwin Moon. Ooh, we learn Alohomora. We've got this where we could still pop balloons. We've got Professor Garlick's assignment. Oh, man, that's Wingardium Leviosa. Professor Sharp's invisibility potion. Acquire and use a thunder brew potion against enemies. Defendo. Man, we have a lot of stuff we could do. All right, but let's go see Professor Moon.
You're new, so you wouldn't know, but most of us consider Poppy a bit of an odd bird.
Story, bro. But we got stuff to do.
Revelio.
We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the Demiguise figurine menace.
Oh.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon.
Accio.
Oh.
Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they?
You
It
just take
seems the
it.
statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will. Which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
Hold on 1 second. We've got the Honeyduke's Passageway. It's hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch. Secret passageway from Hogwarts to the cellar at Honeyduke's. You have to use a charm.
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
All right. I was going to say, we're going to learn this spell, correct? It says, approach and interact with a lock to cast the unlocking charm, Alohomora.
Revelio. Accio. Alohomora.
Use L and R to move the sparks and rotate the dials until both corresponding gears are activated to release the lock. This is the weirdest shit ever.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Okay, let's make sure.
Revelio.
Hmm.
Revelio.
We're going in here.
Revelio.
Okay. It's a letter to the staff from Matilda Weasley.
Revelio.
It says use L2 and R2. Guess not.
How are your students getting along?
Revelio.
Poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between
Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early.
Oh, that's Professor Weasley.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Revelio.
Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hissop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll have them punished. Or Helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My march in Professor Hecat's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 house points. You know you can't do that.
Huh.
Revelio.
Oh.
I'd bet you'll pay for this. I'm
Oh,
not sure
you
how, but you
stupid Ravenclaw person.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
What the fuck are you
Partial to
doing?
Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic.
Okay. I don't know if this would be smart. That was not smart.
I suppose you should. If I catch a student in here, surely you have better things to do than risk detention by wandering where you shouldn't.
I deserve that. God, I deserve that. That was stupid. That was really stupid. All right, now we gotta deliver the demi-guys moon to Professor Gladwin.
Off on another adventure, are we?
If that were a student, then a bit insulting.
It didn't catch me. That was surprising.
That had better not be another student.
Revelio.
Huh. No, no student would wander on your watch. Let's just be quiet. Try not to get caught. All right. We've come this far. Let's finish strong.
Revelio.
All right, I got a jewel-encrusted tortoise shell. Oh, crap. I gotta keep going down. That wasn't smart.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Will do. Okay. Guys, that's a good stopping point for this episode. We have done a lot.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
And we got another question.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
It is a good one.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Okay.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Yes, we can. So we have 4 missions that we will do on next episode. But, guys, like I said, that's it. We did quite a bit. You know, we're moving along in this game pretty good. I'd like to think at least. But we will be back soon. Until next time, everyone.